There's a saying that goes like, if there's no enemy within, the enemy outside cannot hurt us. Welcome to Conversation and Beyond, and you're with me, Ngozoh. Today, we want to talk about the storms that we go through in life. A lot of us suffer more in our mind more than what happened. You should understand something. People betray you or break your heart for different reasons. And in more times, it's not even about you. It's about their selfishness. It's about them just be greedy. And sometimes it's just them struggling with life. But the problem with you, you want to justify any act that has been done to you. And in that justification, you find ways that reflect so much pain on your heart and on your life more than what you were supposed to go through. Have you realized that after some time, when you had a fallout with somebody and they start explaining their side of the story, you realize that you suffered more on how you thought that thing went down, but it didn't go down like that? And sometimes it's us also just being self centered because we are more concerned about us. You should understand something. I'll give you the story. Do you know that to the glass in the savannah, the lion is a savior and the deer is the hunter? You understand? But to the deer, the lion is the hunter. What am I saying? The deer is eating the grass and the lion is eating the deer, and the glass would be like, woo, we have found a savior. That's the same in our lives. People betray us for a lot of reasons, and sometimes people are just trying to survive. Now, I want you to understand something. People are not perfect. People are gonna hurt you. The only way where you can manage your pain is understanding that you have no control over somebody else's actions. I was speaking to a friend, and she was so much complaining that somebody, does he love me? Does he care about me? And I was like, hey, you're worried about things you cannot control. So that creates a storm within you. Until the storm inside your heart is calm, any storm that comes from the outside is going to take you out. Learn to sit down and accept. Feel the pain to say, somebody has betrayed me. I loved this person. I cared about this friend, but they have done this. And not take it personal. Because you're going to carry a burden that you cannot control, and you're going to carry answers that you're not going to answer. And most of the times, that if you have to answer those, they will be negative towards your life. We don't know why he betrayed you. We don't know why she betrayed you, but there is something that we know. You got betrayed. Understand that. Feel the pain. And now, when you feel the pain, start moving forward. Somebody responded to the video that I did last time, and the person said, no, you know what? When this happened, and when this person said whatever they said, they took what I said out of context. So you have to understand that whatever you do, people give it context. Do not give pain context to your heart to keep hurting you. Understand that it's now your choice. What has happened has happened. What do you decide to do with the life that you have right now? Yes, they have disappointed you. What do you decide to do from now on? Last time I said that people are gonna blame that friends, people are not good people, women are this, and there's so much gender wars happening. That is a result of people who have not calmed the storm within them. Because you should understand something. Just as innocent as you were to love that friend, just as innocent as you were to love that boyfriend or that girlfriend, there is also somebody with the same innocence as the one you had at that time. Now, if you go around and say all people are the same and you keep hurting them, that makes me doubt your innocence to begin with. You get what I'm saying? Some people are just looking for a justification to hurt somebody. Because if you were truly innocent and you loved somebody, you cared for a friend, and they betrayed you, you understand that out here there are more naive people like the way you were. The best thing that you can do is tell people, you know what, when you meet people, be careful, because people can people at any time. A lot of us don't understand this truth. We go around creating chaos and havoc in the world because we have a storm happening within our hearts. Listen, sit down with your pen. Sit down with your situation. Process it. Yes, it's going to hurt you. Yes, it's going to be something, but sit down. Get it from somebody else who talks with a lot of people. A lot of people are carrying so much storm within them that you know that until this is calm, nothing out there works. You cannot go around in the world expecting the worst from people and getting the best out of them. It doesn't work that way. There are people who have so much hatred within their hearts that they believe every man cheats, every woman cheats, and they start treating somebody as a cheater or as a liar, and eventually the person ends up doing the very same thing they say. And they'll say, "Oh no, I had an intuition." No, it was not an intuition. That was you projecting on that person. And trust me, call people fools long enough, you're gonna have a fool hanging around you. Call people bad people long enough, you're gonna have evil people surrounding you. You should understand something. To the pure, all things are pure. I'm not saying be naive. I'm saying have the ferociousness of a villain, but also have a kind hearted and a consideration of a hero. Have a balance. Balance the chaos within you so that it doesn't overtake you. Because you should understand something. People that lie to us, people that deceive us, people that hurt us, they take advantage of the darkness within ourselves. Because that darkness gives us blindness to whatever is happening. Some of us were desperate lovers. Some of us were just people who wanted to believe life could have been that way, and it proved us otherwise. Why? That thing was darkness, as innocent as it was, but it was darkness and it was used to our disadvantage. What we need to do is to grow, make progress, and start seeing the world the way it is, and now moving the way we would want our worlds to be. You should understand something. All of us are going through the same thing. The question is, how do you behave? You know something. When we talk with our parents, whether your parents were well to do or not well to do, you realize that somebody will say, in that time, the government was not okay, and your father was poor. While another person will come in the very same time, their father became rich. We are all facing the very same situations. We decide how this should affect us. We are all getting heartbroken. We are all getting disappointed. Some of you have chosen to be advocate for chaos. Some of us are here creating these things that we can create so that other people don't go through the same thing that we went through, the same situations, and some even worse. I don't know, but I believe you can be a better person. I believe that you can change. But let me be honest with you. With that, it doesn't mean the world is gonna change because you're a nice person. The world is gonna be ferocious. It's gonna be whatever it is. It's gonna be. But I believe if one of us can change, at least the world will be one scoundrel short. You were with me, Ngozoh, and as I always say, we are building a community that needs to make progress. Do not forget, in the description, there is a link tree. It takes you to all my social platforms. I'm sharing different content that also works differently. If you want a boost, something that empowers you, gives you a different perception, go to my TikTok. You're gonna find a lot of things. When you want to find writings and content, go to my Facebook. You're gonna find it. If the world has become heavy, some of you are thinking of just maybe ending it all. There's also a link to my WhatsApp. Reach out. Let's have a conversation. Some of you are on the urge that you would want maybe to just somebody else to speak with you on the situation that you go through. Reach out. Let's become better people because you should understand, believe it or not, we are the next parents, we are the next leaders. And if we go ahead on the trajectory in which our generation is going, our species is doomed. But until next time,